Yo, welcome back guys. In today's video we are changing out the radiator in my 2006 Chrysler Town and Country. Here we are taking the old radiator out of the van. We did have a little bit of problem with it snagging and catching on the things that are left in there, some clips and everything, but we do eventually get it out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And one thing you're going to want to do when you're taking the old radiator out is you will experience coolant loss. So you want to put something underneath your vehicle to catch that old coolant. Also, when you start this job, you want to have a spare jug of coolant on you. That way you don't have to run to a parts store in somebody else's car or a different car, because you will need coolant to put back and fill into the radiator. That way it can be operable and you don't overheat it, you don't burn it out before you even get to drive it. And here we are getting the new radiator set to be placed into the van, getting the clips ready, getting the sizes, measuring to make sure that it would fit. Pay attention to how you took out the old one and just place the new one back in. Pay attention to where your fill cap is, which side. It could be on the left, it could be on the right. Pay attention to where your hose lines are. Pay attention, and if you have to, take some pictures, take some videos. That a way you can get it in and placed right and correct the first time. That a way you're not juggling around trying to figure it out as you go. We are getting the fans set back into place. Now, I ordered this off of Rock Auto. It was a whole lot cheaper to get it on Rock Auto than to get it in a big box store. It was like half the cost. But here we are getting the fans put back into place, and then we're dry fitting in it. And then after we got it dry fitted and we get it all figured out, we will button it all down, get the clips back in place, get the bolts and the nuts back in place. So the new radiator came with that black piece. You see the black piece that was just placed on top right there? What we end up figuring out is we end up taking that black piece away because it would not sit flush with everything that's on there. Maybe that was for a different model, or I'm not sure why they added that. But eventually we figure out and take that black metal piece away, and then everything fits exactly how it should be. But it takes us a while to figure that out. Maybe it'll fit onto your guys's, but on my van it did not fit. See right here, he's undoing the bolts and he's gonna take it away. And after he takes that away, set it to the side. We're putting the fans back on. Everything close back into place like it should. Now, when you're placing your hoses back together, sometimes hoses have dry rot. You might have to get new hoses. If you're using the standard hose clamps, where you have to tighten the hose clamps down with a flat head or a nut driver, do not over tighten your hoses with the hose clamps, because that can destroy or degrade the hose itself. The hose clamps that I like are the hose clamps that you can just pinch with a pair of pliers and slide up and down the hose. I think those are the easiest to mess with. Again, I did get this off of Rock Auto. I get a lot of my car parts off Rock Auto because I don't feel like giving O'Reilly's or AutoZone my kidney or my gallbladder just to be able to afford car parts. I'm not sure if you've paid attention, but the tools that are needed for the job, he used an impact driver, a couple pairs of pliers, a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, couple sockets and a wrench, and that's literally all he used to complete the entire job. You could probably do the job without the impact driver, but that just made it go quicker undoing the bolts. You see him right here, he's putting the hose back into where you fill it, putting all the trim pieces back together. We had to remove the metal brace that's going across the entire part of the engine. It like sits almost right in front of the radiator, so taking that off made it a whole lot easier. See that clip part, the little angle piece? So that is clipped to that metal piece and then to a part that clips onto the radiator. Just make sure you guys keep your bolts, keep your nuts all in a place. That way when you get done with the job, you haven't lost any. Here we are, getting it all wrapped up, getting it all buttoned up, getting everything tightened. After you get it all buttoned up, getting it all tightened, do not forget to fill the reservoir and fill the radiator itself, and check for leaks. Take a flashlight, check every hose connection, check underneath, let your car run for a while. Just make sure there's no leaks. Just double check your work just to be on the safe side. These are the last few pieces. We're getting all the last few pieces put together, all the little black pieces. We call them Christmas trees. Getting the Christmas trees popped back in, getting the trim pieces and the guards, and you are good to go. Everything is put back together. Just remember to fill it. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to comment. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video, and if you can, share it with somebody. Thank you. Have a great day. Here is what it looks like and sounds like, all put back together. I'm just giving you guys a close-up look at the different parts. Like here's the hoses, here's what the fans look like when they're put on. I'm just trying to get a better angle so you guys can see what it looks like all together. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.